If you grew up in the 1990s, your brain is wired completely different from anyone born before or after. And here's what's weird, psychologists at UCLA discovered something about 90s kids that explains why so many of us struggle with a specific type of anxiety today that previous generations never experienced. It's not what you think. It has nothing to do with technology addiction or social media. This goes deeper. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why your childhood shaped your psychology in ways you've never considered. Think about this for a second. The 1990s were the last decade where childhood existed in two completely separate worlds. You lived one life outside, riding bikes until streetlights came on, no parental tracking, pure autonomy. Then you came home to the early internet, where you could be anyone, explore anything, with zero surveillance. Researchers at Stanford studied this generation and found something fascinating. 90s kids developed what they call identity flexibility at unprecedented levels. But here's where it gets interesting. That same flexibility created a psychological pattern. See, you experienced something no other generation did. You witnessed the death of privacy in real time. You remember life before the internet documented everything. You remember when mistakes just disappeared. When embarrassing moments weren't permanent. Dr. Jean Twenge, who's spent 25 years studying generational psychology, calls this the pre-post digital consciousness, and it's created a unique form of cognitive dissonance that affects how you make decisions today. Here's what that means practically. Studies from the American Psychological Association show that people who grew up in the 90s exhibit a specific behavior pattern: you overthink permanence. Before posting anything, before making public decisions, there's this mental calculation happening, a habit formed from watching the world transform from temporary to permanent. Your younger brain learned two opposite rules simultaneously: nothing lasts forever, and everything is documented forever. Those contradicting truths created what psychologists call legacy anxiety. But it's not just about the internet. The 90s were defined by optimism mixed with underlying uncertainty. The Cold War ended. The economy boomed. Yet school shootings entered public consciousness. You grew up during what Harvard researchers identified as the paradox decade, outward prosperity masking emerging cultural anxieties. This created something unexpected in your psychology. You learned to hold opposing realities as simultaneously true. You're optimistic but prepared for collapse. You trust but verify. You connect but maintain distance. And here's the thing that ties it all together: 90s kids developed exceptional adaptation skills because you had to. You learned analog systems, then digital ones. You memorized phone numbers, then forgot them. You made plans without being able to change them last minute, then suddenly you could. According to research from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, this constant adaptation created remarkable psychological resilience. You're more comfortable with change than generations before you, yet more nostalgic than generations after you. That's your superpower and your struggle. You exist between two worlds, fluent in both languages, native to neither. And understanding this about yourself, that's where real growth begins.